Hey, hi guys, welcome back to our interesting playlist that is a UiPath Advanced Toolbox. So, in this video, we are going to understand how we can get the Excel information without any Excel activity. So, for example, suppose I want to get the all seat name. Suppose I want to get the all row count or column count from that Excel. Suppose I want to get the any particular sale value. So, how we can get this information without any Excel activity in UiPath? So that purpose we have a Excel activity in UiPath, but without any Excel activity. So that is my simple agenda. In case you are new, so please subscribe to this channel. Yeah, so let's get started. So first of all, we are going to understand how we can get the all seat name from that Excel. So I'm going to open this UiPath Studio. So directly I have taken this assign activity, and here I'm going to write that expression. So what exactly that? So new space, I'm going to write that expression, new space, close XML. Okay. So dot, here we have Excel dot Excel workbook. Okay. So Excel workbook. In bracket, we need to provide the Excel path. Okay. So this is my Excel. Suppose I want to get the information about this Excel. So I'm going to get the path of that Excel, and here I'm going to put the path of that Excel. So this is nothing but how we can create an instance of that Excel. This is very similar to Excel application scope. What does this query? So this expression, it is going to create a instance of that Excel. Means what? What is the output of Excel application scope? That is nothing but a workbook. What is that workbook? That workbook having all kind of information which is related to that Excel. All kind of information means what? What are the seat available into that Excel? Okay, what is the sale value, what is the sale means how many row available into that Excel, how many columns which is available into that Excel. So this kind of all information which is available into that instance workbook means what, it is going to create an instance of that Excel. Okay, so this is very similar to that. So next we can apply the dot and get the one by one information. So similar to that, I'm going to apply the dot, and here I'm going to apply the worksheet. So it is going to get the all seat name from that Excel. So that means a worksheet. It is going to get the all seat name from that Excel. So this is nothing but a collection. Okay, suppose I want to get the one by one data from that collection. So here I'm going to select dot select. Finally, whatever the result, all seat name I'm going to put into the array. So select in bracket, I'm going to put the function. Okay, select function of x. Okay, and x dot to string, and finally store that collection. I'm going to return back into the array. So this is a collection. This is nothing but a, list of worksheets. Okay, so I'm going to convert that into the array. Okay, so that is meant array of string. Okay, so dot to string, x dot to string. Okay, so this is nothing but a how we can get the all seat name from that Excel. Okay, I'm going to click on save, and here I'm going to create one array variable. So array of string, array underscore var, and here I'm going to select the type. So that is the array of string. Okay, so finally I'm going to display the array. So how we can display the array? So as a string, I'm going to display that array. So display purpose, I'm going to take a message box activity. I'm going to drag and drop. So here I'm going to mention this array variable. Okay, so yeah, now we don't have any error. So how we can display the array? So I'm going to display the as a string dot join all data from that array. I'm going to join comma separated by, and this is my array. Okay, I'm going to click on save button. So yeah, so here I'm not going to implement any Excel activity. Without any Excel activity, how we can get the seat name? So this is nothing but a how we can achieve that. So this is my simple expression. So that expression is going to create a instance of that Excel, and finally we can put the dot and get the all information which is related to that Excel. Yeah, so these are all seat name which is available into that Excel. I'm going to open that Excel. So I we are going to cross check. So these are all seat name which is available into this Excel or not. Okay, yeah, seat 1 result, seat 11, and filter. Yeah, perfectly fine. So this is nothing but how we can get the all seat name from that Excel. Suppose suppose like there is we have a Excel and having 5 lakhs of record or 6 lakh of record. What I need to do, I need to get the only row count, perfect, means exact row count or exact column count. How we can achieve that? So that purpose, people are going to use Excel application scope, read range, and what output of that read range is equal to data table. So data table dot row count or data table dot column count. So in this way, we can get the info like row count and column count. But suppose Excel having lakhs of record means your read range activity is going to take a more time. Okay, and also it is going to get the more space. So instead of that, you can go with this smart way. Okay, so how we can get the row count? Okay, so this is nothing but an instance of that Excel. Okay, so here I'm going to write that query. Again, I'm going to create an instance of that Excel. Okay, so how we can create an instance? So new space, same query I'm going to write in directly into the message box. So directly I'm going to display the row count or column count. Okay, so close XML dot Excel dot Excel workbook or dot Excel workbook. Yeah, in bracket I'm going to provide the path of that Excel. Okay, so path of that Excel. This time I don't want to get the all sheet name. So what I need to do, I need to get the row count. Okay, then we need to mention the sheet name. So that's why we have a method worksheet. Which sheet you want to get the row count from, which sheet? Here we need to mention the sheet name. My sheet name is a sheet 1. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Dot dot then we need to mention the method that is a range. Okay, range address, or you can use a range use dot row count. Okay, row count or column count. Okay, so finally you can apply the dot to string. This is the integer, so I am going to convert that integer to the string. Dot to string. Yeah, so this is nothing but how we can get the uh, row count from that Excel. Okay, so plus suppose I want to get the column count, plus vb crlf. So this is going to get the next line. Instead of environment dot new line, I'm going to put the vbcrlf. Okay, so which is, this is very similar to that. Plus again I'm going to copy and paste this. Okay, so copy and paste this for column count. Okay, so instead of row count, I'm going to use a column count. Okay, column count. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to click on save and I'm going to run this. Okay, so before the running, I'm going to close this Excel because it is going to create an instance. Yeah, it is going to display the number of row from that Excel and number of column from that Excel without any Excel activity. See, yeah, 21 and 4. Let me, I'm going to check sheet 1. Sheet name is the sheet 1, and how many rows available? Yeah, 21. Yeah, 21, and column is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So this is a smart way to get the how we can get the row count or column count. So might be your Excel is not responding or UiPath. So it is going to take a more memory. Suppose we have a Excel having more kind of data, means lakhs of data. So it is going to read range. It is going to take a more time. Instead of that, you can use this expression directly. Suppose, so here we have a multiple sale. So how we can get the sale value? Okay, suppose I want to get the only sale value. So we have a activity in UiPath directly. So that is the get sale. Okay, same I'm going to get a next line VBCRLF. Okay, so again, yeah. So row use. Suppose I want to get the sale value or first sale value. How we can get the first sale value or last sale value? So first sale value. You can use this directly method. First sale. Yeah, first sale dot dot. suppose I want to get the value, so dot value. Okay, dot to string. Suppose I want to get the last cell value. How we can get that? Here we need to put the plus. Last cell value, instead of first, you can put the last cell value, plus plus VBCRLF. It is for next line. Okay, I'm going to use that one. Okay, I'm going to remove this, copy and paste. Okay, so instead of first value, I'm going to put the last cell value. Last cell, not value. I don't want to get the another information, VBCRLF. So here we put the plus. Yeah, I'm going to click on save. I'm going to run this. Or you can put the dot cell, but instead of her cell, you can put the dot cell in bracket. We need to put the cell reference A2, A3, A5 like this, and dot value. It is going to take the value from that cell. Okay, what happened? Dot xlx being another use. Okay, so I'm going to close this. Okay, I'm going to run this. Yeah, so it is going to get the all kind of information which is available into that Excel. We have mentioned what is the row count, what is the column count, what is the first cell. Yeah, first cell means A1. Okay, so that is my first cell. Okay, so I'm going to open that one. Yeah, this is my first cell. Okay, material code. This is my first cell, and this is my last cell which is available into this Excel. Yeah, this is my last cell, 478. Okay, so this is nothing but how we can get the all information. Simply you can put the dot and apply the control space. You will get the all information. It's like this one. Okay, so I'm going to show you again. Yeah, so dot and control space. These are all method you can try, hit and try. Okay, so you will get the information. Okay, so instead of applying the Excel activity, so this is very smart way. Okay, so so you can use in your real time projects. Okay, so yeah, so thanks for watching this video.